So Raw last night caught my attention in a good way. This was a pretty interesting episode of Raw. I really got no complaints about this episode. Usually, these past Raws have been, for me, they've been lackluster. Overall, like the show may be good in some areas and some points, but overall, it's just lacking excitement. It's lacking that intensity. It's lacking that urgency that's definitely missing a lot in these Raw episodes. But this Raw episode had the urgency, had some excitement, it had a pop to it. And one of the biggest pops, one of the biggest highlights of this Raw episode was R-Truth now becoming his true self. Him becoming Ron Killings, cutting an excellent promo, a lot of intensity, a lot of heart, a lot of passion. You felt every word that he said. Okay, you believed what R-Truth was saying. The biggest shock to me was him pulling out that scissors, and I'm thinking to myself, what is he about to do with a pair of scissors? Wade Barrett, Michael Cole, they was like, oh hell nah, we got to get up out of here. The commentators, they was ready to run, make a beeline for it, and I'm thinking to myself, is this dude about to pull a ricochet? Is he about to struck Michael Cole with scissors or something? Like, is he about to go crazy and crashing out? Well, not that type of crash out with him using a pair of scissors as a weapon, but no, he used that pair of scissors to cut off his dreadlocks. Now, I'm somebody that got dreadlocks myself. Um, that was unbelievable to me. But the fact that he had enough balls to do that on live TV, that says a lot right there. That he's taken this new character that he has seriously. Ron Killings, he ain't playing no more games. Ain't no fun-loving R-Truth, ain't no sideshow, ain't no comedy act. Man, all that's out the window. No more John Cena fanboying, no more, like, this is what I need to see on my TV every week. This is the type of intensity, this is the type of urgency that I need to see. The more we get Ron Killings, the better. And I'm going to say it right now. He should be the one to defeat John Cena for the WWE Championship. That's right, I said it. Give this man the belt. What do you have to lose by having him beat John Cena? He lost to John Cena in that embarrassing Saturday night's main event. He looked like a chump. So what better way for Ron Killings to redeem himself than to square up with John Cena in an actual wrestling match and win the title from him? Now, he don't gotta have a long title reign. The dude's 53 years old. He's up there in age, but he looks great for 53. He only got to hold the title for about a couple weeks or a month, and then he loses right back to John Cena, and boom, you gave him that title reign, and you gave him that big monumental win. Okay, we're off to a pretty good damn start, if you ask me. I don't see how they can mess this one up. I don't see them messing this one up at all. If they find a way to fuck up this Ron Killings experiment, man, y'all are just dumb. And the creative team, y'all just dumb, docile, and stupid at this point. And you can tell that Ron Killings is all in. He's ready to take the next level. He's ready to start cooking, man. He's ready to start cooking. We have some other things happen on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, the whole Judgment Day fiasco that's developing, where eventually Liv Morgan is going to get her karma from, for what she did to Rhea Ripley last year. Taking Dom away from her, taking the Judgment Day away from her. Well, the same thing's going to happen to her. Roxanne going to come in, and she going to take Judgment Day and Dirty Dom away from Liv Morgan, and possibly Raquel Rodriguez. Because who's to say that Raquel won't turn on Liv too when it's all said and done? So I definitely see that coming a mile away. We also got the Queen and King of the Ring tournament matches. Um, my expectation for who is going to win that tournament on the men's side, more likely it's going to be Cody Rhodes, or a shot could be Sami Zayn. Would not put it past for Sami Zayn to win King of the Ring. Now for Queen of the Ring, now that Asuka was announced for that Fatal 4-Way qualifying match next week, I want her to win the whole damn thing. One of the GOATs is coming back next week. Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, one of the best female wrestlers in the entire planet. She needs to win that 4-way. Look, I like Stephanie the character, but it's too soon. It's too soon for her to win anything major. Give her time to grow with the audience before you give her anything major. Asuka needs a big monumental win in her career. It's been a long time. She's coming back from injury. Let her take this Queen of the Ring. I would have her win the entire thing and have her go on to face Io Sky at SummerSlam. You know that's a match that Triple H wants to run back at some point. You can tell he wants to do that match. Okay, they're definitely cooling off on Rhea Ripley a little bit. I'm sensing they're having her lose Money in the Bank. They're having her lose the Queen of the Ring tournament, qualifying matches. So it's like they're taking a step back with Rhea, which is fine by me. Okay, they're putting her through some like downward spiral losing streak, right? She can't seem to get her footing right now, which I think that's a good story to tell with Rhea Ripley. And then, CM Punk and John Cena, they're reigniting their rivalry from 2011. We're going to get that match in Night of Champions. I'm expecting a screwy finish at Night of Champions. I'm expecting to be some shenanigans with that match, which will extend it to SummerSlam. And do I think Punk is going to win the title? It's debatable. It's very debatable. He could win. He could win the championship at the same time. Does he really need to beat John Cena? Probably not. No. We also had Jey Uso lose the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther after 51 days of holding that championship. Now the story is pretty clear with that one. Jey Uso has a strong loyalty to his friends, right? That's the story going into that world title match. Gunther made it clear that you're too damn focused on helping Sami Zayn, helping CM Punk, helping Cody Rhodes, to help them with their own problems and their business and their beef with other wrestlers. That ain't got nothing to do with you, fam. You're the world champ. You need to worry about yourself. That's what Gunther was trying to convey to Jey. That you need to worry about and think about yourself. I'm after your championship, and if you get too distracted with other people's business, I'm going to capitalize. And I'm going to take that title from you. And guess what? He took the title from Jey. Now, the way Jey lost, I was impressed with how he lost. This was not him getting beaten like a chump. No. The finish, to me, the final moments of the match, there was a lot of drama. There was a lot of urgency, like, oh wait, is Gunther going to pass out? Is he going to tap again like WrestleMania? He got the second time or first time that he had hooked the sleeper hold on Jey. It looked like Jey was going to go down. He was going to tap. He was going to pass out. I mean, there was a long waiting period before Jey finally passed out. And there was a build-up to that. It made Jey look like a fighting champion that poured his heart out tonight despite being injured. Made him look like a valiant warrior inside that ring. And he passed out. That's how he lost. Now, do I see Jey winning back the World Championship? I mean, debatable. Once again, I think Jey needs to tighten up in the ring a little bit more. And, you know, I think they should revisit this match probably for SummerSlam, but at the same time, I think that's going to be Goldberg's retirement match at SummerSlam, and I think he wants it at SummerSlam. So Jey might got to take a back seat for a while, which that's good for his character. And I think coming back, he should have the character change in terms of what's really more important to me in my career. Helping out my friends with their beef that ain't got nothing to do with me, or success, winning championships, defining my legacy. So for Jey, for his character, he has to make up his mind on what he really wants to be as a solos act. And so that was pretty much it for Monday Night Raw. I mean, nothing else really happened. I thought Liv Morgan, I thought she delivered on the mic against Nikki Bella, and she's been really stepping up lately. I'm really impressed with Liv. She is putting respect on her name. I like the fact that she is reciting all of her accomplishments, which she should, right? To me, Liv Morgan has been the MVP of the women's division in the past year. She has really stepped up her game and become a bigger star in the last year. In my opinion, she's the most improved female wrestler of 2024. And she continues to get better. So with that being said, that's the Raw recap. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.